Hey up guys, Arron here, and I'm back in Medieval Engineers, and today I'm showing off the sort of windmill, and I don't know what you call these, it's sort of like gearboxes I suppose, that I've made, although it is really bugging out now, and I did a video about 15 minutes long, about 5 minutes ago, 5-10 minutes ago I finished recording it, and when I came to check on it, all it was recorded was my voice and a big blur all over the screen, so I'm doing this again, hooray! But for some reason I've logged back in on the world and now the windmill is bugging out, even though the last time that I did the recording it worked fine, but I suppose you get the idea and you can see that it works. So up at the top here we've got a rotor with some fans on them, the sort of windmill blades, and I've built these 10 by 10 by 10 wooden frames with these gear mechanisms inside, and there's a vertical shaft going down there to another gear which then interlocks with this other gear there, comes out of the front, and you can see that it actually does generate movement, although it's really jerky for some reason, and if you look in there it doesn't seem to be working very well. I think the collisions have gone a bit funny, but the last time I did this that was working perfectly, so it seems like when you paste things in and when you load things in the physics sort of bug out sometimes. But I'll just show you how I made these. So we need a 10 by 10 frame, so I'll just load in the frame that I made, wooden frame 10 by 10. So we've got the frame there, and the items we need, the objects we need to do this are timber,
cheesecake,
and cheesecake. Hi Alex. Alex is in the channel, in the TeamSpeak. What are you playing? Nothing.
I think I'm just staring at my screen expecting something to happen. I don't know. I don't know what I've been trying to play Medieval Engineers.
Yeah, Alex is having issues.
But the game loads and then literally it's just an image,
a beige
and then a bit, yeah, it's like a round. It's got like rings coming around from the middle, and then you scroll over the menu and it just makes noise, and that's it. It doesn't play, just makes noise.
So Alex hasn't really played it yet.
Well, I got it working once.
Yeah. So if you've watched what I did there, I've got I've got this 10 by 10 frame. I put these beams across and I put the catch locks in the middle, and now you can actually see this does work if I put this out like this, and you can see that it does actually rotate. Oh, can I even jump on it? There you go. So that does rotate. So that's how that's how you can get more sort of power going from one side to another like that and supporting it. If you want it to go at a right angle, what you can do is, if I get this one and go like, why is it so far away? Is that in line? No, it's not. That's in line there, yeah. So what I can do is delete these in the middle. So let's say we want it going at a right angle. So we do this. Delete that middle section there, put one of these catch locks in. So what I can do is hook this one up straight away. The way that I get these to link up as well, by the way, is you choose the smallest block, rotate it into position so it looks more fitting like that, so the grain of the wood looks like it's an actual beam, it doesn't look weird or anything. Holding control, make sure that your mouse works. If you look, it sort of snaps to the centre of the catch lock there, catch block. Drag it over, and that is now connected all the way through there to this one here as well. So if I bring them out 2 blocks, I then do 1, 2, 3, but it's sometimes hard to get in there, so I do that and delete one of those edges. So go 2 up, and then whoops. Like that. So that's our first one. And it does rotate, and if you look, the beam has rotated all the way through. And then we do the same on this side. So we go there, and 1, 2, 3. Can't reach the other side very well, so we move that across like that. Delete that one because that'll be too long. Go up 2. Click, hold in control, drag down. And now you can see that they're interlocked like that. So that will just work as it is. So if I do that and get some of these wheels, these turn crosses, if you look, it does. It's a bit hard to turn. It does actually work. It's just really, really hard to move these. That's why I use that kind of power up there. They do work though. Just really, really awkwardly. You're better off using that kind of a power system because then you know it's generating a constant amount of force. While if you do it by hand, you're not going to get enough power, really. Could always try extending these an extra one, but I doubt that'll actually do anything. Either that or you I mean, it sort of worked, but that could be just because I've knocked it. And then I think it's catching on there now, is it? Yeah, you see it catches on there. Your other option, I suppose, is putting them close together and having smaller gears, maybe. But that's all I've got working at the moment. And that's how I've made that system there. So I've got one up there which is at a 90-degree angle, so one facing, let's say that's north, one facing north, and then one down. So it goes from there and down the shaft here, and then it goes at a right angle like that. And then out the front, and then I've just put, I've extended the shaft out there, and then I've put a catch block there with another sort of few blocks there, and then another catch block, so it's sort of rotating and swinging around and doing all sorts. Don't actually need that, to be honest. I could have just done see if that's gonna, yeah. So what I'm doing there is I'm almost turning rotational motion into lateral motion, but it's not quite working. I'll work on that later, but that's just a basic overview of these, you know, using rotors. What I'll do as well is I'll just quickly show you the cart I made. Oh god, why am I up here? There we go. Wrong button. F10. Small cart. Load this in. So that's the cart that I've made, and it's just using 4 catch blocks, one there, and then it's basically just mirrored on the other side. The way that I did it was put the 2 catch blocks down and join them up in between first, then attach the outside bits and the wheels. It works fairly well. You can actually roll it down like it does actually move properly. So that's that. That's cool. And that's what I've also done with this little bridge here. So that's how I've got it at that angle, is by using these catch blocks, so that you can get different angles and stuff. I have worked on a cannon and a trebuchet, cannon, a catapult even. But unfortunately the trebuchet obliterated itself after the first use, because if you're using ropes seem to bug out almost all the time. Probably 90% of the time they bug out when you try and use them under tension. So I'd pull the trebuchet back, that's fine. I'd release it, it would throw the ball, and then the ropes and stuff that were attached to it would start bugging out, and it would explode and then start flying around the map and destroying everything. The same happened with the catapult, although the catapult just tends to explode when you release it because it fires so quickly that the sort of the end of it that holds the projectile just shatters and explodes, and yeah. So there are functional catapults out there, but I don't know what version of the game they're using, because it seems like as they've done a few of these smaller updates, things have broken and things have been fixed and stuff. And then again, you've got to remember that it is early access to the early access, so it is going to be buggy, and it will be fixed though.
It better be fixed.
It better be fixed, yeah. They just go, oh well, that's it, you know, we're happy with it. See you guys later.
We take your money.
We take your money.
We go.
But yeah, there's my windmill. That windmill doesn't actually work. It just looks like it does. That one actually works. It's not getting power from the wind, but it is rotating, although it seems to be having trouble now. Yeah. Been building some of these structures out of these small blocks as well. Really, really cool. But yeah, that's rotating blocks and catch blocks and gearboxes and windmills all in one video. I hope you guys have found this video informative or helpful or anything like that. If you have, don't forget to like, and if you subscribe, then you'll be able to see when I bring out some more videos. I will be bringing out some videos on making a catapult, hopefully a catapult which doesn't just instantly explode, and also a trebuchet, drawbridge. I'm also trying to get some sort of system where instead of having a drawbridge which works like this, where it falls over, I have a drawbridge which instead moves laterally and pushes out, so more like a piston, really. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I'll just. It seems to be having a bit of difficulty there, but yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.